Hi, this is Param. Uh, the important thing is high availability of the clusters. You know Hachi, okay, in short, in many, not only Elasticsearch, okay, in many products like DB, MongoDB or Oracle or whatever it is, okay, they will say like Hachi, they will think about Hachi, okay, high availability. So though clusters instead of single node, okay, so cluster of node, okay, cluster of nodes okay. If one or two node goes down, so remaining node will takes care of the result. Remaining node will takes care of the uh, user request or processing, okay. But then why be after even beyond the cluster of the nodes also there will be a problem. There will be unavailability. Okay, that is where topic like high availability. So if you want to achieve the high availability in Elasticsearch cluster also you can do that things available here. Okay, in Elasticsearch cluster for Elasticsearch cluster also you can achieve the high availability. Okay, then we will see. Of course, if you want to still what are the exact definitions, what are the different criteria for the high availability, you can check in the internet. Okay, but what I am going to explain in this video is how we can achieve the high availability within the Elasticsearch. What are the different options are there, okay, or how you can do this. You can think about your architecture of your clusters, okay. That is what I am going to explain, okay. So of course, the first option is cross cluster applications, okay. Cross cluster, you know, right? One cluster is a different regions, okay. Let's say one cluster in Europe region, one cluster maybe in US region, or one cluster maybe Asia Pacific, something like that, okay. So by having like this, even if the disaster happened in one region, so the remaining two regions are still working, okay. So that's how for the kind of disaster only cross cluster application will help you, okay. So not only like cross cluster, not only different region or even different continent also fine, okay. Different continent or different region or different countries also fine, okay. But if anyone is goes down, of course another one clusters will continue the processing of the user request or monitoring, continue the monitorings, okay. So this is a one way. If you want HA, you can try with the, you can try for cross cluster applications, okay. Second things, regular snapshots, okay. Of course, I will take the regular snapshots, okay. In fact, this is how the idea of using either dev tool or are using separate REST client like Postman or Insomnia or any other tool are using to define your deliverable artifact, like mapping template, okay, or watcher, okay, or any ingest pipeline, all are deliver artifact, right, with respect to Elasticsearch, okay, or any machine learning definition jobs, okay. So all this, for all of these things, okay, you can define within the Kibana, okay, you can define within the dev tool itself, okay. But there is a disadvantage, okay, you have to take manually. That if you are taking the backup from the Kibana, it will include the default stuff as well, okay. Now it will not have not only what are you defined, okay. Say for example, if you have many machine learning jobs, okay, you can define only the analytical just job configuration alone, okay. But if you open that, if you are defining using the Kibana UI, then if you are taking backup from that one, okay, that will have all the default config description, data feed, okay, and some other configurations it will include, okay. But these are all default things. It will be included by the Elasticsearch itself, okay. But we don't want such a backups, okay. So that's why, if you are thinking like that is overwhelming, then you can prefer to define all of your delivered artifact as much as possible in the Postman or Insomnia, something like that. So external RESTful client, okay. So that you will have all the stuff when at any point of time, so you can change the URL and execute it, okay. So I prefer to use the Postman only, okay. I prefer to use the Postman collections, okay. So I will using the Postman only. That means I prefer to define all the delivery artifact using the RESTful API, okay, rather than the Kibana. That's what. Okay, so though it's a bit difficult, okay, though it's a bit difficult then when compared with the Kibana. So Kibana is just visualization web page, right? You can play with the buttons, drop downs, and you can move tabs and all, okay. But in working with API, it's kind of you have to play with your JSON content, okay. You have to type with your all the key value pair, nested structure, everything. But it's powerful, okay. Okay, fine. So Regularly you take up your backup of your, I mean, if you are having if you are using that RESTful API based, then obviously your collections is there. But still, if you want, then you can take the backup. I mean, if you are preferring the other way, using the Kibana visualization tool, Kibana UI, then you can take backup from the Kibana and keep it as a backup. Okay, that is one way. Another one is take regular snapshot. So snapshot means what? Snapshot means data which is in the index, right? Not only index data, it is cluster data as well. Okay, so I'll explain here. So here, what is if you are taking the snapshot, okay, and snapshot means you have to configure snapshot registry, okay, everything here you have to configure. I think we will see, okay, snapshot in the upcoming video. What is snapshot? How it can be automated using SLM policy? Okay, we will see. But what are the things it will include? Okay, so obviously it will take security configuration, it will do the backup cluster configurations, okay, cluster configuration, and it will backup alias and the stored script. You know the stored script, right? The stored script can be used in many places, okay, not only Watcher, okay, in many places you can, in the ingestion pipeline also you can use, okay, there are many places are there, you can use the stored pipeline, okay, in EQL also, you store template, sorry. Yes, search template. Okay, there are many places you can use a script. That script would be mostly written in the painless, or sometimes expression language also you can use. And backup of data, index data. Okay, so you can take all stream, all indexes, or you can specifically say only this type of only you can specify the pattern, or you can specify the name itself. Okay, so then in the case only subset of indexes are taking the backup. Okay. So taking the snapshot, regular snapshot is an alternative, is another, one more way to high availability. So that means it is very in quick you can restore your clusters. Okay. Then resilient Elasticsearch cluster design. How? This is another idea. Here what is dedicated node. Okay, dedicated node for each role. Okay, for machine learning obviously you must have, okay, that is a mandatory requirement for the coordination, for data tiers, okay, for ingest pipeline, okay, there are remote cluster support, okay. Similarly, okay, any other stuff, okay, so you can have dedicated node, okay, or similar transformations, okay, for all the things you can have dedicated node. So that's how you are distributing your work to different nodes, okay. So that is the one, okay, or see the best one is you can have two node in each role, or that means two node for, of course, if you have money, if you have enough, there is no restriction, I mean you have enough hardware profiles, okay, or even if you have extra hardware profile, then you can plan for two nodes, okay. Why I can see different color, right? It will be good. Okay. Green, lime, no, it's gone. Okay. Okay, I don't want lime, then green. I don't want lime. Okay, so it is better to have two nodes for each role. Two node for machine learning, two node for coordination, two node for transformation. It will be very good, right? Still, okay. Then of course, one copy of every shard. That means replicas. Okay. So what is that? Index will be separated or dissected by the shard as a shard, right? For each shard we can have the replicas, right? Okay. So what is at least you can have two replicas, okay, two replicas. If you are having cross replication, okay, you can have one copy in one copy in one continent, another copy separate another continent, okay. That's how, okay, you can have similar way also, okay. Let me remove the lion, green, okay, again I have to remove it, that's fine, okay. Okay, so it is better to have two copies, okay, and at least one master instead of one master. Definitely there should be one master, okay, but instead of one master you can target for three master node, okay. So that is also your cluster states will be resilience, okay. So this is another consideration to make sure how you can make sure high availability of the Elasticsearch clusters. Of course, restore from the security, okay, yes, you can restore, okay, you can restore from the security, your repository, security settings, index settings, all okay, in fact data as well, okay. Whenever you need, for let's say you got some research has happened, then you can restore from that, okay. Okay, these are the different ways or different facilities are available to make sure high availability for Elasticsearch cluster. I hope you like this content. Of course, one more thing I want to tell you. Okay, till now I have not done any such I have not worried about this kind of high availability, sir, but I know it is there. Okay, I have not tried. Okay, even I have not configured like here what is they for example two node for each role. Okay, I have not tried. Okay, one node is mandatory, of course. Three node for master I have tried, but regular snapshot that will be there. Okay, that will be there. Okay, but I have not tried any cross cluster application, so till now I didn't get chance to do that. Okay, but in your case, okay, you have a, let's say you are dealing with your business data. Okay, rather if it is just operation data, no problem, I would say. Okay, if it is operation data, if it is a real business problem, business data, okay, it's data about the domain. Okay, then it will be you may need high availability. In that case, you can consider about these three aspects. Okay, this three aspect of that to make sure high availability for your cluster. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching. If you like the content, please like my video, subscribe my channel, share with your friends. Thank you.